Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 signs that are kind of like warning signs from the universe that you're out of alignment and you're not in a high vibration. And the universe is sending you these 5 signs to kick you back in. Because when you start to see your reality bringing you things that you're not enjoyable and they don't feel good, that's a warning sign. That's saying, oh, I'm out of my flow because I'm attracting these 5 things. All right, let's get started. The first one is literally an actual sign. So if you are driving down the street and you're seeing a stop sign, but the energy in your body when you're feeling that sign is like, oh, I feel like I'm off my path. I feel like something's wrong. And that stop sign is screaming at me. Or you're behind a truck and it's saying like, watch out. Or you see a billboard that says something that's very triggering and it's like, stop everything you're doing, or caution signs or caution tape. These are all literal signs that you would look at on a normal day when you're in a high vibe and you wouldn't think twice. You would see them and just see them for what they are. Oh, that caution tape is there because they're doing something down that street. Or that watch out is literally because the truck is saying, hey, this is a heavy load I'm carrying here, so please just back your car up. But when you're in a low vibration, you're perceiving these signs as a negative thing. And it is because you're out of the flow. So you don't have to think that something bad is going to happen to you. This is just the universe saying, hey, you're out of alignment right now. Let's kick you back in. And in that moment, what I like to do is I like to quickly shift my vibe with music if I'm in my car, or if I'm at home and I'm seeing these things and I just don't feel good, I'll take a nap. And it is a surefire way to stop all resistance and to stop anything that's making me feel scared. I just take a nap and I'm kind of purging that energy and waking up and starting fresh. Whether it's a 20-minute nap, a 2-hour nap, you're just kind of like giving yourself a break. Okay, the second one is negative emotions. You are feeling anger, you're feeling frustration, you're feeling all of these negative emotions. And you're like, wait, why is this here? This is not normally my vibe. And these are all indicators that you're out of alignment. Another reason to nap, to go take a walk, to remove yourself from an environment that's making you feel this way. But it's also not really making you feel that way. If you're already in a low vibration, you're not going to handle any environment very well. But if you're in a high vibration, you can be in any state, any city, any room, any car with anybody and be solid. That's the goal, is to have peace during chaos, right? And that keeps your vibe centered and you're chill. But so when you start to feel negative emotions in your own body, you're not just witnessing it outside of you, you're feeling it. This is a huge red flag that you're out of the flow and we need to kick you back in. And that's why having a joy list is crucial, because if you know what brings you joy and what can immediately be the flick of a light switch to move you from one vibration to another, that's so key. Because then you can choose differently in every single moment that you're receiving these 5 signs. You can be like, oh, I'm out of the flow. Thank you, universe, for bringing this to me. Thanks for the warning signs. Thank you for this anger right now, because you're showing me that I am not in my normal vibration. Let's get me back there. Number 3 is small accidents. Say you bite your tongue, or you bump your head on a wall, or you hit your funny bone on something and you're like, oh, or you drop like a whole plate of food. You're experiencing these small little hiccups, as I like to call them. And it's a quick little reminder of the universe saying, hey, you were just thinking on a negative loop for the last 20 minutes. So we're going to make you do something that's going to grab your attention to help you become aware in the present moment of what you're thinking about. So when you can be super aware and mindful of each moment of your day, you can then track, oh, wow, like I just totally bumped my knee on this table. What was I just doing? How can I like shift that? How can I find a better thought? How can I choose better for myself? So small little accidents and hiccups are a great way to catch your attention when you're really not being mindful. Because the signs and stuff, you're catching that, right? You're just witnessing some words on a sign, that grabs your attention. But when you are to the point where the universe is making you drop things, break things, that means you're really not being mindful in that moment. And they need it to go to kind of an extreme to get your attention. All right, number 4 is disappointing news. Say you're at work and all of a sudden you get an email that your performance isn't that great, or you get some bad news about a really exciting trip that you're supposed to go on and maybe your favorite person can't go anymore. There's just like disappointing news coming into your reality. That's another sign that you're out of the flow and things aren't going your way. And we are living in different times. It's 2023 when I'm making this video, and our lives are permeable. We can manipulate our realities. We can think good thoughts, and you could think a thought that wants that friend to get back on track and to come on the trip with you. You can do that. You can think things into existence. So if things are falling away, or things are coming at you saying you're not doing a good job, it's either because you're feeling that way about yourself and now you're attracting that to you, which is a low vibration, or it's just the universe trying to like poke at you and say, hey, you're not in your normal state. Let's get you back in the flow. Let's get you connected to source again. We want you on your high flying disc, as Abraham Hicks likes to call it. So bad news is also an indicator that your energy is not at its highest. And when you are in a high vibe and some kind of news comes in, you don't really perceive it as bad, because when you're in a high vibe state, everything is perfect and everything is divinely timed. Or that your reality is permeable and you're like, oh, that won't happen. You get the bad news, but you don't subscribe to it. You're like, no, I can see this working out in a different way. I'm not going to subscribe to that. I'm not going to accept that reality. And that's the difference between being in a high vibe and a low vibe. In a low vibe, you're terrified, you're scared, you're feeling like you did something wrong, and you're not energetically strong. So in those moments, if you're at work and you get one of those emails, go take a walk outside, go be in nature. Remember how small you are on this planet, but also remember the impact that you can have on your life, and that you can go back in and rewrite that email energetically and pretend like it didn't happen. Okay, you can change your reality. The last one is running into cranky people. So obviously we know like attracts like. So when we are in that stage of just not feeling good, but we're not aware of it, most of these signs are because we're unconscious. We're not aware that our vibe has lowered. And these are great indicators and beacons. The universe is giving you these 5 signs to say, hey, you don't see it, but you're out of alignment. Let's get you back in it. And cranky people is the number one way. And especially if they're triggering you, because that means you're not strong energetically and you're not able to handle them. So when you run into somebody cranky, that's immediate like, oh crap, why did I just attract a cranky person? I normally am on my high flying disc and I'm having all these wonderful conversations with people that have great energy and they're very complimentary and they're buying me things or doing things for me or holding doors. And all of a sudden you're walking in a store and somebody just totally ignores you and doesn't hold the door for you, and you walk by them, in your head you're like, thanks. And then all of a sudden you're walking down an aisle in the store and somebody kind of cuts you off with their shopping cart. Those kind of little things with cranky people, you're pulling them to you like a magnet. So if you're annoyed by that, that's because you're not in a high vibe or a very steady, calm vibe. You're a match to their energy. And these are great indicators. So if you're in that store with me right now, right, we're in the store, somebody cuts us off, we pause, take a deep breath. Let me put my AirPods in. Let me put a good song on. I'm going to like go the other way. I'm going to turn around, go down a completely different aisle that I wasn't planning on going down. And I am just going to chill out and seclude myself, listen to music, get my vibe feeling good. And that can be a quick test to see how quickly can you shift your energy in the store. And then you can literally say, universe, I do not subscribe to that energy. Please keep that energy away from me. I only want the highest vibe people around me, and bring me the best conversations, bring me the quickest line at the store. And you pray in that moment and you set the intention for what you want to call in. So these 5 signs are also opportunities to teach you to talk to the universe and say, thank you for that warning sign. Thank you for this cranky person, and pray for that person too, that they can switch their vibe. Thank you for having me, bite my tongue, even though it hurts, or you burn your tongue on pizza or something, or the roof of your mouth. Thank you for bringing my attention to my vibration, because I would have kept going for another hour and I would have attracted more negative things tomorrow with this energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please jump into my body and help me shift out of this vibe? I don't want to attract any more of this. Please bring me all the green lights. Please bring me all the positive people. And you communicate with your guides, angels in the universe. And when you can learn to see these 5 signs, and there's other ones too, but these are like the core 5 to say you're out of alignment. And the negative emotions ones is key because that's within us. We don't need to wait for our reality to reflect that. But the minute you don't feel good in your body, you are pausing and saying, whoa, this is not me. I need to fix this. What can I do for myself? Where's my joy list? Okay, I love taking baths. Maybe I'll go take a 10-minute bath. Even though I'm completely dressed for the day and ready to work, I'm going to take a 10-minute bath because I know that it's going to realign me. Water is a great way to realign your energy. If you guys need help seeing these signs, if you need help in your manifesting journey, I do one-on-one coaching. Everything's in the description box below. I'm sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.